What is up, crypto junkies? Welcome to another crypto news segment. Oh boy, do we got some good stuff to go through today. First off, let's start by covering this again, and its significance is Hawaii. The Chinese-based company, the CFO, was arrested in Canada and faces extradition to the United States. Now, why this is important is, one, it has to do with this ongoing trade war because Hawaii is one of the largest technology companies in China in terms of money and in terms of size, I believe. Now, it's interesting because this is the first display of this behavior that I believe will be used in the digital and crypto space as well. So my assumption is that the SEC will try to do similar with anything that is not registered in the United States as a security. Now, will that also affect companies who are established as a licensed security broker in other countries, like a German company or a Malta-based company or a Singapore-based company? I don't know what'll happen in those situations, but in a situation where they're not licensed anywhere and they're in that other country, I think the US is going to try and do something there. So it'll be interesting to see how this all shakes out. I'm following this very closely. Next, and probably the reason why you came to the video, is that we have once again, the SEC has pushed back the VanEck ETF decision for the last time. Mind you, they cannot push back again, and the new date is February 27th, 2019. It's going to be a great first quarter 2019. I'll tell you what, if you're not paying attention, if you've lost all faith in cryptocurrency, you should pay attention to the first quarter. Watch Backed BAKKT as that launches January 24th. Watch as this SEC deadline comes around for the very last time. I think they're going to say yes, even though the delaying of it has actually been an amazing thing for, I believe, for crypto. It will probably get approved, because if they deny it at this point, I don't know if they can redo the process, like restart the process, which would take another year, or if it's like they can't resubmit again. I don't know how that works, honestly, but I'll have the full letter from the Securities Commission below as well. You can check that out. But anyways, I think that it's another thing that's just propping up quarter one of 2019. So this was for both VanEck and SolidX. All right, next, Swiss bank, whatever that is. What is that? Gazprom Bank to launch crypto services next year. They recently partnered with fintech startup Avaloq, yeah, and crypto firm Medico to offer clients crypto services. Now, you notice that these news segments, I'm changing them a little bit. I'm really focusing on blockchain-based fundamentals and Bitcoin-based fundamentals, because I think those are really important. There's a ton of guys talking and screaming from the rooftops about technicals and what's happening in the price action right now. Fundamentals, I think, are also very important to pay attention to. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying these segments. Okay, Gazprom Bank Switzerland Ltd, which is already an Avaloq client, aims to offer a cryptocurrency service to its clients mid-2019. Fintech company Avaloq and crypto custody solution specialist Medico. See, I don't know what any of these do. There's so many exchanges, so many startups in different countries that it's hard to keep track of. But they are crypto custody solution, which, mark my words, in 2019 that will be a big business, because as Fidelity comes into the game, as Bakkt comes into the game, and all these other huge players, they will be looking to custodian services and solutions outside of themselves to then offer their clients the investment tools. Are reportedly collaborating with Gazprom Bank, which has 3.1 billion in total assets under management. That's crazy. That's big. That's like, what is that, billion? Okay, so Fidelity's in the trillions, I believe. So big player. You know, it's probably one of the largest in Germany, if not the largest. And you remember just the other day I talked about Signature Bank obtaining approval for blockchain-based for its digital platform, and that will allow Signature Bank customers, I believe, business customers, not personal client customers. I don't even know what Signature Bank is. Is it business accounts only or personal? Not sure, but it will allow you to transfer between accounts with no fees, which is insane, but that'll be the first of many. So here we go. This is another important piece. The Swiss Gazprom Bank is 100% owned by the Russian state-owned Gazprom Bank. That's the Swiss branch, but it's owned by the Russian branch, or it's all owned under the same Russian conglomerate. Interesting. Okay, next in lighter news, we've got asset manager Morgan Creek Digital is betting $1 million that its cryptocurrency index will outperform the S&P 500 over the next 10 years. The challenge is similar to Warren Buffett's famous wager, except it takes the other side. Buffett instead bet on the S&P 500 and said an index fund would beat the performance of 5 actively managed hedge funds. Buffett won that $1 million bet in 2017 and donated the proceeds to charity. This, I think, is pretty interesting. I guess I want to know more information about I don't know what they hold in their index. Like, for me to take a side, I don't know what they actually holding in their index, if they can change it or if they're sticking with what they've got, like holding steady, not going to change it at all, or if their index changes and they retool that index every once in a while. So anyway, this is kind of just a propaganda piece for these guys, which smart. I don't know when they pushed this news out originally. Like, was this a couple days ago, or was this actually literally pushed out today and picked up today by things like CNBC, etc.? It's just PR for them. Even if they lose, I think if they can pump this up enough and really just keep this in mainstream media, what they get out of it, like the amount of clients and assets that they're managing that they get out of it, it won't matter if they lose the $1 million bet. That's my assumption anyways, and that's why I would do something like this. Big wager. Next, Ledger, new fund partner to create security token framework. So this is interesting. New Fund is a German-based startup. It's going to let users manage security tokens via Ledger's desktop app. That is cool. Ledger is by far the leader in wallet storage. Ledger's collaboration with blockchain-based equity and crypto fundraising platform New Fund aims to develop a framework for security tokens. Ledger Live, a recently launched desktop application for crypto asset management, is reportedly adding an ERC20 integration soon. The app will let users manage security tokens issued via New Fund's set of protocols. Previously, New Fund teamed up with a cryptocurrency exchange BitBay, I've heard of them, never used them, to let investors buy and sell equity tokens with fiat currencies. So New Fund, here we go. Like, I've made comments like, you know, a lot of these coins won't make it, a lot of these crypto projects won't make it. The few that you want to watch for are ones that are sinking their teeth in and making moves like this, because those will absolutely make it. It's in the bank's best interest to keep them around, and they've established themselves with enough relationship and leverage to really be taken serious and to stick around, okay? Next, 4 international banks complete commercial paper transaction on R3's Corda platform. You should be keeping track and watching R3, because I think that R3 is really going to be a game changer. And again, I don't know if any of this is good, but it's going to help increase adoption, and it's going to help increase Ripple's grasp on things as well, which, you know, depending on how you feel about Ripple, you might like or hate that. The transaction was implemented on the Corda-based Euro debt solution application developed by R3 with German banking and financial services company Commerzbank, French corporate and investment bank Natixis, and Dutch financial services firm Rabobank as the participants. In the course of transaction, Natixis reportedly issued 100,000 euro, 113,000 in US dollar, while Rabobank acted as the incestor, God, that sounds bad, as the incestor in ING as both dealer and escrow agent. Commerzbank developed the pilot framework, software, and distributed ledger network for the trade, and instructions on regulatory implications. These are important pieces because this is the banks testing the distributed ledger technology and the back-end tech. And this is what's going to be rolled out, and this is going to be the backbone of what they actually roll out and institutions pick up on. So that's why you watch things like this. I think it's important. Okay, so let's headline hunt for a few things, then wrap it up there. Okay, so I covered that. Most of the top cryptos, top 20 are in red today. We saw a further breakdown in Bitcoin today, which I guess for some who are accumulating is just a good thing. Okay, so Binance, yeah, that's the first one. World's largest crypto exchange, Binance, has released sub-accounts for their high tier or tier 3 individual trading accounts, which I don't know what it takes to qualify for that, but the sub-account idea, I like a lot. I really like a lot. Okay, Coinbase is trying to register trademark on the word build, but it's misspelled, so instead of B-U-I-L-D, it's B-U-I-D-L. Kind of like Safu and how Binance took over that word. I don't know if they trademarked it or not, but also HODL. So they want to trademark that to represent building software services in the crypto space. I think that's interesting. They'll get it and get away, get away with using that and trademarking that. Binance has done similar. They have events now named SAFU, which is, I don't know if it was originally supposed to be that or if that was the typo when CZ originally talked about that when the funds were safe, but the funds were SAFU. So anyway, interesting. Cool play on words. It's just it's a creative marketing ploy. That's all that really is. Digital asset manager Bitwise has launched 2 new beta funds for Bitcoin and Ethereum, both pitched as an opportunity for investors to capitalize on this bear market. I would agree. The people that are trying to cut losses and get out now, those are just losses realized. And the longer that you're sitting on that, not only are you avoiding capital gains as an American resident, but you are also holding on for this next run up, because there will be one. So it's like, if the asset class is still there, at some point it will go from bearish to bullish. I think that's a safe assumption. Last one, Gibraltar license will see Huobi or Huobi follow in the footsteps of increasing number of crypto exchanges launching international platforms. That's it. All right, guys, there you have it. That's the crypto news for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this segment, go ahead and click the like button. If you want to comment, you got something to say, place a comment underneath the video. We'll check it out, interact with you, hopefully. If you're brand new to the channel, click the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Be on the lookout for more videos dropping soon. If you want to support us, the little bit goes a long way. Check out the merch link below. It's a Teespring campaign, ships internationally. These designs are hot fire, my friends, and they will get to you before Christmas if you order today. That's it. See you in the next one. Bye.